Hey guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with part 2 of Monster Hunter World Iceborn, and we might have a teeny wincy bitsy of the explaining to do. Basically, in between episodes, well, first of all, I will take off the layered armor. Because basically it was just the layered armor that you were given. But in the end, I was like, okay, kind of really do like that. It gives me the slim profile that I want, but then it still also matches with the rest of the armor set. And I also was like, why I don't dismind the helmet. That basically I'm just using the first two parts of Direwolf, and then just showing the rest of Bambaro. And to basically show what it looked like with Legiana, not Legiana, Beotidas. It still kind of goes well, but not as much. I'm pretty sure I did get one. Okay. Also, guys, something you do want to do is speak to this person, and basically come here. I'm not going to try and do any of these now. I also can't fully do them, but typically you get something from it. And because you can get things like Celestial Weather Imprints, typically they are sort of just a case of do these within like the week, or do these within the first like so many days. During points of like event-based things, it's like do these each day, and it's like you have to put like time in. But like for instance, guys, it's 2 event quests. You can do 2 low rank ones. Clear something in low ranking worlds by waste. I'll get to that one in a second. And then hunt a flying wyvern in master rank. That's not too bad. And then a tempered monster. I'm pretty sure you can get tempered monsters in low ranking even if you can't. Not too bad. Okay. But I haven't got the option to do it because I'm presuming that's a case of defeat something in master rank that you currently don't have unlocked. So enough with the talking, but yeah, so guys, I did upgrade the Legiana and the Rathalos. I upgraded the Rathalos first because it's like I'm going to be finding a bunch of ice things. But we are gonna, go on an expedition to a far, far land of. We're gonna open up the gates and just walk out. Now, guys, when I originally did this, I was like, okay, so because I didn't think, I thought I'd be able to come back from the expedition at any point. I'll actually show you when the game actually loads.
Well, look who it is.
You can't.
I didn't know you were already out here.
Guess I got a little antsy.
Also, the Halloween event's still currently up, which means the handler's currently still dressed to fit as Halloween and not
Let me guess.
almost Christmas.
Chasing after those Legiana.
Yep, we're about to hit the trail now.
I got my own investigation to work on. We can compare notes later. I'll leave those Legiana to you two.
Newsflash, you both end up in the same place. I will say, guys, I do like how the ice effect sort of makes you look. It makes you look more rusted. I say rusted, more sort of, we're a hunter, we've been here a while. But why on God's green earth do we look like we've been snowed on when neither one of those two do?
Right. I should get moving.
Also, don't ask me why the handler's currently dressed as why the handler currently has a tail. You do have a way to change the handler's costume,
Okay, let's find those Legiana tracks.
and I'll show you after we get back from this expedition.
Wow,
But I'm not sure whether that was the 3rd monster you fight or the 4th.
Let's go have a look.
Because the area we are in reminds me of a different monster's location.
Did you see? Did something just move up there?
There's also a first Wyverian over here, which I don't know why. But guys, granted, I choose to live in the Saliana. It's nicer, more comfortable,
Wait,
and all around
is
just a
that a
better
horse
house.
Wyverian?
Better place to live.
Let's
But she's
ask
living out
about
in the
Legiana.
wild. At least in Saliana we have heating. Plus, a point I stand on. I'd rather be freezing cold and need to warm up than be boiling hot and need to cool down. How rare. One does not get many visitors. You are a friend of the Lone Star. You seek something I see. Is it? Is it not? Here? Search below. They know it's sent. Follow them.
Thank you so much. But
And if we head up here,
what do you suppose the tracker is looking into?
we're about to find Night Handler.
Look who it is.
Huh? Huh. Funny that you two would end up here.
Yeah. We found some tracks.
Okay, so it is the monster I thought was next.
Oh. If that's the case, then we're both heading the same way.
Big difference. Legianas typically don't do
You sure
caves.
about that? I mean, other than that opening, I can't find any other place to go.
I'd like to have a look, but
Yeah, I was... Because we're heading down sort of away to another monster that appears up on a long line, which I don't want to spoil. Guys, that is Viper Toby Kadachi. I originally hated him so much, and it took me like 3 attempts to originally beat him.
guess it'll have to wait. Always ready. You, it's me.
Okay.
You don't want to do this, Viper.
Seemed like she had her own reasons for coming out here. Be careful, Pard!
Actually, no, because we can go from there down. Guys, do you remember the room in Saliana? Basically, speak to this person and you get like a bunch of stuff. But if you walk down here, you get access to what's known as your room. And you can upgrade your room as you go along. And guys, basically by coming to your room, you can also change the handler's outfit to... A lot of them are locked, like... You have base game outfit. That outfit. Asterisk 3-star, chef coat, Chung-Li. A busy bee dress. Sunshine. That. Which is another Halloween one. A winter spirit coat. Friendly feline. Her winter outfit, which
Ooh.
is probably her better winter outfit compared to that. Granted, I don't have all these unlocked. There's that one. I don't remember unlocking that. That I do remember. Techno handler. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this will probably be... I think that's probably how the handler is during the Christmas period. But yeah, you can change the handler from there. You can also change your room, and you can also customize it. Like, you can, like, full on, like, customize it a lot. I probably will do that in between points, but you also have a hot tub. And kind of a swimming pool. But you have, like, hot springs. But yeah, so this is like your room, and it's like really cool. You can set armor sets to basically display whatever armor. And whatever weapon you're currently carrying basically gets put here. At some point I probably will display an armor set. Now, if you come down here, you also have an aquarium, which is kind of cool. If you come down here, you can exit to your room and go to Celiana's Gathering Hub. Which every event is basically something different. And it is all currently still spookified. And basically by coming here, you have access to arena counter, resource manager, event manager, but you also have the quest counter. And guys, if you see that, that is currently a culture off thing. You have options of culture off and Safi each. It used to be, I think it used to be each month. I think it's now every couple of weeks. I'm not 100% sure, but they're basically in a swap. Yeah, okay. So the information I'd love to know, I don't know. I think they retreat empty. Okay, I'd be wrong. Guys, in between episodes, I've also basically added life powder. I basically spent... I've got some, not too much. I basically spent all my money basically buying trap tools. Do I plan to use them? Kinda not. I typically don't trap hunt. Basically, hunting via using traps is basically just a method of capturing. They're typically more capture-based hunters. A lot of people do it, but it's a case of like you don't have owl dragons as options. Ah, the handler looking back to how she should be.
Be careful, Pard.
And guys, just because I don't fancy hunting Viper Pikachu when it can poison me to death by myself, I'll be back when someone joins. Guys, my saviors to me in this game are Fatalis hunters. And by that I mean people wearing Fatalis and have physically turned Fatalis into its bitch, into their bitch. And by that I mean people who have mastered the art of kicking his ass. Also guys, quick mention, I think I probably did, but if anyone did see part 8 of the base game story, again I know for a fact I probably did mention this, though there was no audio in the first half, no idea why. Viper typically actually is like the one creature that I don't care whether it does. You know, get trapped. Guys, as you saw from a hunter who is... I want to say a higher level than me. But again, the great sword user is my savior. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I did not know the finger shot this early. Guys, meet Volker Anjanath. Do you remember I said there was a version of Anjanath and Glavenus? Yeah, well, Glavenus is a thing that shows up, but Volker Anjanath is a Volker Anjanath. Also, I just realised, by the time this episode comes out, the second two episodes, at least the next episode of Hatsune Hotel will be out. Basically, guys, last year, Inmate started talking about Hatsune Hotel Season 1. And at the time, because there's also a show called Hello Boss that's also connected, never seen it, never been that interested in it, and Inmate was like, yeah, you should watch it, so I did. Season 2 came out. Guys, this is only the third mission in, and originally Vibatopic had actually caused me to fail. Just because it's a case of, like, it's the first, like, guys, in this game, a poison creature really isn't that bad if it can't hit you. For instance, Pookie, not so bad. Rathlos and Rathian, kinda bad. Rathian a bit more deadlier, but you can kind of avoid it. Rathlos you have to go too, but again, like, they're not that bad, but they are still a bit deadly because they are still fast and kind of... Oh, Safi and Elatreon. Safi's kind of a double-edged sword. Basically, guys, typically... Well, actually, I say double-edged. I think it's only double-edged when you got the weapons. Weapon and sword. Like, weapon and armor. Oh, thank God. But, like, typically it's a case of you got weapons power up, but you lose health. Because, again, it's a possibility.
Well, shall we?
Also, this way we all look more like we should be. Although, I will say, my character kind of looks like she's basically just... Like, she's kind of trying just to get, you know, some sort of suntan and the likes. But I could just imagine her being like, I'm fine. Not freezing to death below the waist. I can still feel my legs.
Would you look at that?
Doesn't look like a ship from any of our fleets. No, this is older than the Commission itself.
Which meant, who sent sail here? Again, guys, it's been years since I have, so a lot of the base story is just like,
Found you.
what she found, what she was looking for.
Take a look at this shard. Never seen anything like it.
Yes.
This handwriting.
You've seen it?
It was long before the first fleet was dispatched. There was an explorer searching for the new world. I hoped our paths would cross again. Let's see. Monsters displaying disturbing behavior. Song.
Song?
I found a shard. I'm not sure how it was created. I need to check. Sorry, but I can't read the rest.
The Legion is sudden migration. And Song. These notes we found. It's happening right now.
So this thing might be the key to this whole mystery.
I mean, that shard really looks like a Shari Zelda.
Looking all over for you guys. Whoa, look at this.
Oh, this is when this
Can you
happened.
focus on your job, please?
Sorry.
Astera is calling back its hunters. We need to return ASAP.
What? My grandfather's. I think they're the same.
Wait. You're
That's how I saw it. I thought it was Shari. No.
World?
I thought I was getting closer to the truth.
Then we'll get there together. You want to know what really happened, right? Same as me. We won't let this get away from us.
Thanks. But
Kid, you either come with me or go home. Don't second guess yourself. There's no time.
Hey, don't worry. I can fill in for you and help while you're gone. For the time being, allow me to be your handler. Sound good?
An offer from the best handler in Astera? You'd be crazy to refuse.
everyone, thank you so much.
Hold on, wait a minute. Don't I get a
Glad
sailor?
to have a partner.
Like, I get handler, and you're free to do what you want.
Okay.
But same point, we've gone on the crazy journey so far together.
Good luck.
And I mean together.
This won't be for nothing. Partner, take care.
I mean, I would do the exact same. Go, handler, you need to. Me and Tommy will be fine until you get back. Which, if I'm remembering correctly, it's like 2-3 missions time.
You back?
Oh, I remember this. Basically, guys, we get called back to Astera, and my personal feelings around it is like, wait, hold on. You're calling me back to this warmth place when I was nice and cozy and I had a nice comfy bed back at, you know, Steliana. This better be good, Commander.
Hold on. Where's the little gourmand? Still finishing off a few steaks at the canteen?
I completely forgot the fact, like, guys, is that a joke against the fact of how often that she eats? Because the handler, you know, stays in tip-top shape, which is no surprise. You yourself as the character get into a lot of trouble and she's typically there with you. I imagine she does a lot of running.
Actually, she's engaged in another investigation at the moment. I'll be supporting her partner for the time being.
I see. Very well then. Let me fill you in. There have been reports of unidentified subspecies in the Wildspire Waste and the Coral Highlands.
Subspecies.
One seems to be a subspecies of Paolumu, and the other of Puke Puke. The Analytics Division theorizes that the sudden appearance of new subspecies may be linked to whatever caused the Legiana crossing. Their theory is that some sort of change in the environment has upset their norm. Therefore, we need to take these developments.
Understood. Then my temporary partner here will hunt the subspecies, while I provide support and compile detailed reports. for
Hold on.
analytics.
Drop the temporary partner thing. And second of all, the other handler I don't listen to when she tells me what to do. What makes you think I'm going to listen to you?
Very well. I'm counting on you two.
But to be fair, it would be interesting, so take me in.
You've been tasked with investigating the new subspecies. I look forward to working with you, temporary partner.
Yeah, well, just because I need to, you know, doesn't mean I have to stay there. I'm traveling back to the cold. You might want me in Astera again, but you can't force me to stay in Astera. Plus, the good Smithy happens to be back at Steliana. Also, guys, at the time of recording this,
You've been tasked with investigating the new
I mentioned with
subspecies.
Dream Marvel
I look
Rivals,
forward to working with you.
I'm not that far from being able to try and upgrade my Legiana blade and then make new armor. Also, guys, another reason to make a loadout is when you empty it, it's a lot easier to basically just click to reset your loadout.
There you are. Hey,
Now, there's Coral Pookie Pookie, who is basically the equivalent of a water gun, and I will be insulting it as such. And then there is Nightshade Palumu. No time for naps. Play both ends. There's a small potential chance that I might like Nightshade Paluma's armor, so I might potentially make it. Because I don't know, I can't remember what my S-Rank Paluma's armor looks like.
Commencing the Coral Pookie Pookie investigation now. The 5th Fleet's A-list hunter will take point, while I keep record. The field team has already gathered tracks. Let's follow the scout flies.
Also, guys, another reason why I kind of do just typically prefer the handler that you start the game with in World. She's a lot more laid back and sort of more like, partner, like, you can do it and all a lot. You know, the best, you know, handler Astera has to offer, debatable on that one, very much, is a lot more, we've already covered research. Cutscene time. At this point, I've got used to know my cutscenes are. But like, guys, subspecies are basically just like variants of creatures. And guys, before like originally that kind of looks like you know, an air cannon, but you can actually see the drops of water. Put your tongue away, Coral Pookie
Do you
Pookie.
suppose what's riling them up is connected to the issue with the Legiana?
No idea, but I wish Legiana was here. Okay, that's wrong button. Who is just the equivalent of a Nerf gun. Flip the daisy. Again, Coral Pookie Pookie is the equivalent of a Super Soaker. Don't try and prove me wrong that he's not, because you can't. He is. Like, usually my insults towards the monsters are sort of, you know, not 100% accurate. But kind of are. In this case, 100% accurate. It's a giant half water gun. Like, when you do move to Saliana, like, your room literally has a shower. Like, more of a, well, has a hot spring plus like a little, like, water pit area, so presumably you use that to keep, you know, to keep clean. Which would basically be after every single hunt. Oh, you son of a bitch. See, guys, I want to say probably one of my only complaints is in iceborn, you go against Mutinous, Barra, my Potomac for the first 5 monsters, Coral Pookie Pookie, and then Nightshade Palumu.
Let's return to Astera and prepare for the next investigation.
Guys, what I'll do is I'll show both armor sets off after I've dealt with Nightshade Palumu. And I will say, it kind of feels like a case of what we should have had. Like, don't get me wrong, I prefer the hand that you get given. I prefer the more, well, let's see how this goes sort of case, and partner, I'm with you. Compared to, I'm serious and this is how things are getting done. But the one thing I want to know is, it's just one of those cases where the one of Taliana is nice and secluded and, you know, warm compared to here. We're several layers higher. Like, I like the fact that Taliana is one floor level.
Investigation now. The 5th Fleet's A-list hunter will take point while I keep record. The field team has already already gathered tracks. Let's follow the scout flies.
But like, you didn't think, part of me's like, okay, the same time they're being, tracks have already been covered, follow the scout flies. The 5th Fleet's hunter will take care of the problem. But part of me's like, okay, it's kind of nice having something like, hunter, this is what, all you have to do is hunt the thing. The rest has been done, all the investigation work has been done. You just have to go and track it down and kill it. Although I'm saying now, if Legiana showed up in the Coral Highlands, and if Raffian had showed up here, or Diablos, but Raffian being more likely, they would both take care of the 2 problems. Legiana would deal with Coral Pookie. It's the apex predator of the Coral Highlands, and well, Raffian would burn this thing, or poison it. Because yes, the thing does tell you to go night night. It's all sleepy. Oh, I've never noticed that.
That's a relief. Let's continue the hunt.
Like, the blade's kind of going straight through. The only example that is one of those cases where it is true, and it's not because it happens, it's because, again, based on the fact that Wanderers is Basil Gear and Season Basil Gears and Devil Joe and Savage Devil Joe. Because they're Wanderers, they can be found anywhere. And I'd personally say they make more sense to be first seen in the Outer Recess, but well, no. The bombing plane. Okay, technically speaking, there's also one other example, but that's just because of a case of when you see the first version of it. There's a thing in this game when I show it you called Rajang. Never pick a fight with Rajang if you like, you know, living. There's also a version called Furious Rajang, but because when you fight them in this new area that you unlock at the end of Iceborn. Because of that, they're both fought in this new area, but I say I can't get in there. There's sleep, literal sleep glass that'll put me to sleep. I don't fancy sleeping. But yeah, like most things that spawn into us, but ways sort of that Teostra can be found here. Don't mind the rougher, more desert areas. Like a lot of fire things can spawn here, which makes sense. Like Raffian can breathe fire, Teostra can breathe fire. Technically speaking, I'm pretty sure there's a mission where you fight Anjin. Yeah, there is a mission where you fight Anjin out here, but he typically doesn't spawn here. Thank you.
Data compiled and mission complete. I'm beginning to believe there is some connection to these subspecies in the Legiana.
But like, Nightshade Baluma wanted to spawn here. Why?
Splendid job.
They're willingly reading to myself when... Anyway, looks like this chapter of our investigation is over. We have you to thank for that. But that doesn't mean you get to sit around with your feet up. We received word from Saliana that they have a series of Barioth sightings in the Hoarfrost Reach. That's your attention anyway. Rest up, then head over once you're ready.
I'm just glad to be of help. Shall we we return to Celiana?
We shall. Okay, so I probably will hunt the Barry off too. Just in case his armor looks decent, I actually have a few things to hunt. Although in this case it's like 1 day, so who knows.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, and hey, nice work back east. Your handler been using Bill's to send me updates. Sounds like they came across a barrel plowing about while investigating that shipwreck. I'll read your report. Look at how nice the handwriting is anyway.
Do you have a minute?
The weather report states that the hinterlands is...
Okay, so it's just 3 water. Okay, so again, it's just be a couple of hunts against low and high rank Raffian and Rathalos, so I could literally go after like Blizzard and Blitz. I don't want to because I think it will take me more than like 12 minutes. Plus, it'd be a nice thing to save for next time. Plus, this way there's an actual part where, you know, our handler is actually gone for a decent bit of time and not... Because, guys, to me, the handler will be gone because I think she returns after the Barrows fight. I think. I don't actually remember. It might just be a case of we save her and then her and the thingy go off. I don't know, because there has been some decent time between you fighting Nightshade Paluma and Coral Pookie Pookie to, oh my god, Barroth! Barrioth even. But yeah, so there is some time between all that. Will I be switching Shard Blade? Probably not. I do still like the longsword. Seeing that, it's been that weapon that I've had with me since the beginning. The difference is, do I? Yes, I do. That does more dragon damage. The reason I made the Xeno was because I was like, oh, I want to make a new fancy one. Now it's just a case of, what does more damage? No, Gigantic. What does more dragon damage? Xeno. Because weak to dragon. Weak to dragon. So yeah, guys. So I will basically try and upgrade the Raffian weapon as far as I can, along with trying to get the Rathalos weapon up to basically the rest where the my longswords all are, which is kind of technically behind schedule. But you know. I have no idea how long the episode's going to be, because typically, guys, I condense just over 2 hours worth of footage down to about just over half an hour. In this case, it's about an hour and 40 minutes worth of footage. About an hour and 50, roughly. But, hope you've enjoyed. Guys, this is Tiger sign off. Hope you enjoyed this. If you are new around here, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!